Alrighty guys, Rick Aramella, Drone Pilot Pro here, and we are live, stepping up the stream. I know it's a little early, but we're going to get going, and every week trying to make this live stream better. So here we go, we're going to get into it. Today we're going to talk about the DJI Mavic 3's best feature. Alright. If I could get this thing to start. Here we go. Alright. So we're going to talk about the best feature, guys. And as you know, DJI Mavic 3 coming out in November 15th, 2021. Alright, that's when we think it's going to come out. You know, supply chains are having difficulty these days with cameras, so would expect it around that time. I would order it right away if you're interested in this drone, because we don't know. So we're going to talk about the best feature, and as it says in the lower left hand corner, it's not going to be cheap. It's not going to be cheap, okay? So, and then it's not just about the price. We're going to get into that feature. As you can see, the two lenses, the top one 7x zoom, 2.4. Now the bottom one is going to be 2.8, but that aperture is going to be adjustable from 2.8 to f11. Alright, so let's get into the next slide. Oop, I'm going the wrong way. Alrighty, we got more pictures of it. Let me just check the live stream. Apologize for you guys watching the video later, but just got to make sure this is working. I've been having technical difficulty in the past, so just making sure everything is good. Alright, we got a few people on. Alright, everything good in the live stream? Everything good? Okay. Alright, we're going to continue. Alright. So, here's more pictures. I know last week the live stream was screwed up, so you're going to get to see the pictures now, alright? So, looking good. We got the poster right here. These are all leaks online from this guy named Jasper Ellens, 27 leaks. But we're going to get into the real stuff here in a second. No leaks, just real solid content. Alright, so Mavic 3 Cine Owner's Manual. And we're going to talk about the Cine version in particular, or the premium version, which comes with the smart controller. That's the main difference. Also, 1 terabyte internal storage, alright, and the best feature, which is not on this page right here, but I'm going to show you on the next page. And if you want to come back to this and look at the differences, we got, as you can see the cursor right here, the DJI Mavic 3 by itself, then you got the Fly More combo, okay, and then you got the premium version. Now the premium version is going to come with more ND filters, smart controller, internal storage. And the next slide, we can see that here, okay? Smart controller, ND filters, you get 3 more. So you can use that for long exposure and hyperlapses. And then the price, it's going to be $2,500 or more for the Cine version. Maybe over $3,000, maybe even $4,000. And that's what we're going to really talk about, this Cine version, because that's the one I'm interested in as a professional filmmaker and drone pilot. For clients, they want the best optimal quality, all right, that will rival possibly the Inspire 2. All right, maybe not with the X7, but with the X5 or X5S, it could be close. All right, so let's get to the next one. The Mavic 3 specs. So these are all the specs of the Mavic 3. Now I highlighted the main point. The best feature here in the Cine version is really the codec, the video codec, which is not really a sexy topic. No one really talks about that a lot. But for us filmmakers, we really love this. And that's the Apple ProRes. Okay, so Apple ProRes, I'm going to talk about it more in a second. But that basically, in a nutshell, really quick, it just makes your image look a lot better. Better color, better dynamic range, gives you more latitude for post-production, for color grading, for making your image look the way you want it to look, and just getting a better image quality. So it's going to start at down here 1600, but the 1600 version, that's going to be with an SD memory card. Okay, going to be around $1,600. Now these, you know, DJI may change its prices at the last minute. It's been known to do that, but these are what's leaked. But really, with the ProRes, you're going to be looking at $2,500 or more. Now, I say the Mavic 3 Cine at $2,600 would be an amazing deal. Now, you may be shaking your head or thinking, Brett, why are you saying $2,600 would be an amazing deal for you know, a portable drone? That sounds like a lot of money. Okay, that looks really expensive, but actually it's really not, and I'm going to explain why in a second. Let me just check the live stream real quick. Quick interruption. Let me go to the live stream. Everything good? Everything good? All right. Out of focus. Morning. Blah blah blah. All right. Are we good in the live stream? Just give me notification in the live stream that we're good. You can see my screen fine. Just let me know you can see the screen fine in the live stream. Alright. I assume it's all good. So I'm going to keep going. Alright, we're going to keep going with this. Alright. So it's going to be $2,600, which is going to be an amazing deal. And it's going to be an amazing deal because we got the Apple ProRes. Okay, so normally here on DJI's site, on the DJI store, we can see that Apple ProRes, if you have the Inspire 2 and you want to get that, it's $500. Okay, so you can record an Apple ProRes 422 8 high quality HQ or 444 XQ, okay, which is, you know, super high quality. So it's very expensive. All right, now for you guys who couldn't see, you know, you don't have to adjust your glasses. All right, zoomed in right here so you can see it. Okay, not just making this stuff up. All right, this is on the DJI site, $500, and you basically buy it. It says activation key, so you got to buy that. Now, Cinema DNG and Apple ProRes is $1,300. Cinema DNG is more for non-Apple computers, Microsoft, Linux, other computers. So that is, if you buy both, it's going to be $1,300 just to license that from Cinema DNG and Apple. Okay. All right. Now, Cinema DNG and Apple ProRes. So you can see what you're able to shoot with Cinema DNG and Apple ProRes. Apple ProRes is on the bottom here, and we can see it's 10-bit, just like the Mavic 2 Pro. But it's going to be a much better quality, okay? You can see the record times. Now, it may vary based on bit rate because that changes based on how you're shooting, but it's going to be a very high quality, okay? You can almost shoot, you can shoot like 5.2K or something like that with Apple ProRes, which is what the Mavic 3 will be. Now with Cinema DNG, you can go all the way up to 6K currently with Cinema DNG on the Inspire 2. But you know, that's a very expensive drone. Okay, over $3,000 just the drone, and then you add in all the lenses and stuff, and you're looking, you know, 5 to 10 grand. So we are moving on. Now, also, if you buy the Inspire 2 with Apple ProRes, you're going to have to store that somewhere because it takes up a lot of space. So for 960 gigabytes, which is almost 1 terabyte, it's going to cost you $1,600. Okay, that's the price alone of the Mavic 3. So as you can see, all this is adding up. The $500 from the Apple ProRes on top of the 1 terabyte drive, which is $1,600 currently. You know, you're looking at over $2,000. So $2,000 plus the $1,600, we're looking almost at $4,000 with tax and shipping, everything. So we're looking at a very expensive drone. That's why I say $2,600 would be a great deal. Okay, so all right, this is a quick overview of that SSD solid state drive, which is, you know, around 1 terabyte. Now you're not going to have to buy that separately. It's going to be in the drone with the Cine version. Okay, so you're going to get the Apple ProRes, and these are all the features are improved upon from the Mavic 2 Pro. Now in particular, I highlighted the features I like in red: the 4/3 inch sensor, and for photos, the mechanical shutter. That's something I really like, the mechanical shutter. So having that mechanical shutter is amazing. That's the same as the Phantom 4 Pro, so you don't get rolling shutter in your video. Okay, I don't have time to go into that, but trust me, you'll definitely want that. It's also better for photography as well. So an actual mechanical, not electronic shutter. 4/3 inch sensor, so that's equivalent of the X5S on the Inspire, used with Inspire 2 right now, and you get the Apple ProRes. So it's almost like in a mini Inspire 2 or a starter package for the Inspire 2, and you get much longer flight time and in a portable drone, and you got that extra 7x zoom. So $2,600, like I said, is a great deal. Now, also, just wanted to give you, before we get into end this video, I will be doing a giveaway in a second. Just want to go over some future drones, that things we might see in the camera world. All right. We cannot read any of the printed material you're showing. Cannot read out of focus. All right. I'm gonna rewatch it. I'll have to adjust that. I'm sorry if you couldn't read it. I don't know what's going on. It seems fine on my screen. Don't know why that's happening. All right. If you're good with live streams, please help me out. I've been trying to get it. It looks fine on my screen. Not sure why you're not seeing it fine. So apologize for that, but we're trying to make it good every week. All right. So we might see the Osmo Pro in the future. Don't know when, but just want to give you guys a quick look at this. And here's in real life what it looks like. You can see the X7 lens right here, the 24mm right here, with the Rode mic right there. I don't know if this was doctored and this is all fake, but whatever, it looks cool, right? All right, so now we're gonna go into the giveaway. So I'm gonna pick 2 people to give my color grading. Just write something in on the chat. I'm gonna pick 2 people from the chat. My color grading course. All right, color grading course. All right. So we're gonna pick 2 people. Let's see who was on here early. I'm gonna give it to Miko Ghost. You're gonna get my color grading course. Just give me your email real quick in the chat. Miko Ghost, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna pick one more person. I'll pick any dronalist because you were on. Any dronalist. Just give me your email. You're going to get my color grading course for free. I'm going to send those both to you guys. Every Monday I'm going to give away some of these courses, all right? So this is free to you guys for tuning in. Just write your email in the chat, please. Miko Ghost and any dronalist, just write that in the chat, please. Those are the winners this week. And just want to let you guys know, been working on this course for a long time. And I go into great detail about how to make money with your drone. All right, a lot of people have been struggling with that, trying to turn this into a side hustle or a full-time career. I go through everything from how to land a client, how to scale your business, and that course right now is $299. It's going to be going up. All right, that's the pre-launch special. It's not even the Black Friday special. May seem like a lot of money, but that includes everything from mastering your DJI drone to editing in Premiere Pro to getting your Part 107 commercial license and then to running your business. Okay, so it's over 100 videos. Okay, so for that price, I think it's really a steal, and I will provide a link below to that course. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And 2 people, Miko Ghost, any dronalist, please put your email in there so I can give you the free course. And thanks for tuning in, guys. That's it. I'm Brick Armella, Drone Pilot Pro. Let me show my face before I go. I know it's a little rough here, but we're working on it. We're working on it. All right, Brick Armella, Drone Pilot Pro. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you in the next live stream, 8 a.m. on Monday. Every Monday, we're going to be doing more giveaways. Have a great week. See you later, and fly like a pro.